we pay tribute to those lives by the ringing of the bell.
Welcome back to our special edition of In Session In Depth from the community of West. It's been more than a week since the devastating explosion at the fertilizer plant behind me. 14 dead, more than 200 injured. It warranted a trip from President Obama.
We may not all live here in Texas, but we're neighbors too. We're Americans too, and we stand with you and we do not forget. And we'll be there even after the cameras leave and after the attention turns elsewhere. Your country will remain ever ready to help you recover and rebuild and reclaim your community.
As the president spoke at this memorial service in Waco, those affected by the explosion say the destruction will leave a lasting impact on the community. Our Chris Sadeghi has more.
Waving high above everyone and waving in young Colton Busby's hand was a symbol that stands for a lot of different things.
Freedom, a good life, promising future for our little ones right here.
But right here in this moment, there was one thing it stood for more than any other.
A lot of brave people.
Because brave people are the kind that make you proud.
It's a privilege to be here to honor. I wouldn't be anywhere else today.
But brave people are also the kind that will make you cry.
It's really heartbreaking. It's scary because, you know, every time they go to work, you never know.
And it's the bravest of people that make it hardest to say goodbye.
I'm a retired firefighter, so I feel like I lost some brothers the other night.
Lost, yet found, beneath a symbol of bravery. 12 brave people willing to walk through fire.
The president is the president, but we're here to show respect for the heroes that gave their life.
American honor, all aimed towards the small Texas town of West.
It just goes to show you what kind of people are in this great state and this country.
And during the service, Speaker Ron Siernicki said that anybody can ride one of these trucks, pull a hose, climb a ladder, but to put others' lives before your own, that is the honor of firefighting. In Waco, Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
The president offered federal aid to the state to help in the aftermath of the explosion. The amount is expected to be $100 million.
Look at the blast side of these apartments.
The impact of the explosion felt far outside the small town of West. And soon after the disaster, Agriculture Commissioner Todd Staples visited the area, posting this video on the department's Facebook page. I spoke with Commissioner Staples this week.
I was actually on Interstate 35 about 20-30 minutes after the initial blast happened, and the amazing thing is that even after the accident occurred, people rushed to the scene, and those are the individuals that we honored here today, those that risked their lives to save others. And I think today sends a very strong message, and that message is that Texans are defined by our actions, not by events.
It seems like everyone is searching for answers right now, and we've heard about maybe the inspection process falling through the gap in law. What do you think should be done differently?
I think we need to honor those whose lives have been lost today, first and foremost, have respect for those families, and to let them know that Texans are standing with them. I think we need to have a very thorough investigation to make certain that something like this never happens again. But we know we live in a dangerous world. We know that there are hazardous materials all across our nation. But thankfully, we have brave and selfless individuals like these firefighters that are honored today that go in harm's way so that we can be protected. And our hearts certainly go out to the community of West. What a long rebuilding process that will be. I think they were comforted today by the president, by Governor Perry and Senator Cornyn, and we're going to be there with them. And that was a strong commitment from our federal government today and from citizens all across our nation that are going to help them in the rebuilding process.
You've had a very visible presence with this, and I know you have a campaign for Lieutenant Governor going on. If you are elected, are there things that you think you can work with the legislature on trying to prevent something like this in the future?
Well, I can say as Commissioner of Agriculture today that we are the rural agency for our state. We have already had conversations with city and county leaders. My agency will be participating in a survey of the damage just in a short couple of days in order to help that rebuilding process. And that's really what I'm focused on at this time, is to make certain that the resources that we have are being ready to help this community rebuild. We know that well over 100 homes will have to be leveled. Many other hundreds of structures will have to be rebuilt. I spoke with one of the West Independent School District trustees today, and they're making certain their kids let them know that they're going to be there and provide the quality education. In spite of 3 schools in a small community, they can't be used today.
Coming up, we'll hear some amazing stories of acts of heroism here in West when In Session In Depth returns.